Hi guys, and welcome to my second video on Sonal's life. So I don't know if any of you remember, but a few weeks ago when I did my introduction video, I explained how I really like K-pop and I also bought a few albums online. And after waiting a few weeks for them, they have finally turned up and I thought I'm going to do something a bit different and sort of do an unboxing. I've never done these before and I know a lot of people normally like show it you on the ground, but I thought maybe you get to see my reactions of how I feel looking through the albums, but also like what sort of little extras you've got. For people who don't actually know about Korean CDs and stuff, they are actually amazing. Compared to like the ones you can find in HMV, I'll quickly show you like the fronts of them. So this is one of them. As you can see, it's like a proper box. Then you've got this one. I'll show you them all in more detail when I obviously go through them. And then this one, which is a bit more like the ones that you might find, but it looks a bit more like a book. So yeah, I bought 3 different albums from the bands ONEUS, Day6 and Astro. So yeah, let's have a look and see what's actually inside them. So the first one is actually not a new album. It's I think from last year at some point, but I saw it and I was like, I'm buying stuff anyway, I might as well pick this one up. So this is actually the ONEUS album, if you can have a look there. It's actually shiny at the bottom. And it is the Raise Us album. So there was 2 versions of this to choose from. I picked the lighter version just because I'd seen the Twilight edition one and this one sort of seemed a bit nicer for me. So the first thing you can see is obviously the ONEUS logo and the title, and then on the back it's got a track list and it opens like, unlike a normal CD, it opens like this. So it's got all the contents in it. And yeah, let's have a look. So the first thing that I'm pulling out is the actual CD. So unlike pretty much every other CD I've ever seen, this one actually opens like really amazingly. I don't know if you can see it. So it's a bit like a pop-up. So the CD is here and it's amongst mountains. And then I don't know if you can see, it's actually just got a photo of all of the guys. And all you have to do is just pull the CD out, and the CD is like a red moon, which is sort of like their Twilight video. And I think this was one of the main reasons I bought the album, because I saw somebody else unbox theirs and I just thought this was actually probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, you don't see stuff like this. And then on the front it just says Raise Us, and then it's quite simple but it works with the whole effectiveness of it. Now the next thing, so in each of them you'll get a number of stuff, and normally you've got to look on the contents. So the first thing that I saw was a photo card, a postcard, and I got Connie, and you know what, he's one of my favourites. He's like got an amazing voice. So on the back it's just like a normal postcard. I think I've got that upside down. But yeah, it's like a proper photograph if you have a look. And it's absolutely amazing. Like, it's the quality of the stuff that you get is actually like out of this world. Then we've got these lyric cards. So they're sort of like stuff you can hang up, and there are 8 of them, and on the front they've each got a picture. So here you've got all of them, and they each go in order. So there, I think that's Coney's, Lido's, let me check, Raven's, so I can't see, I'm actually looking through the lens here, Soho, I think that's Hanwung, which is really cute, and then the baby Sion. And if you have a look, it literally just shows you, like, it's like they're holding your hand, which is a really cute concept. And then on the back, the last one is just sort of looking at, it's a bit of a scenery picture but it just works. And then on the back it's got all the names on it. So now the photo book. Let's see which photo card I've picked up. And I've got a Soho one. So for me, I'm over the moon about that because he is actually my bias. Like, I love them all, but for some reason Soho's voice, I just think he's adorable. So this is the photo book. If you know Korean albums, you know everything has a photo book. And yeah, if you look inside it, so that's just the intro page. And then you just got pictures of them, like, that work with the concept. You don't need to see my face, you can just have a look at these. So yeah, you've got Soho and Coney here, probably my 2 top favourites. And let me just quickly show you each of them. So obviously here you've got the Soho page, and then there'll be quite a few pages of just his. Let's have a look. Then here is the Raven page. And so Raven is actually the leader of ONEUS, but what I love about this band is actually like there is no distinct leader. They're all crazy, they're all weirdos, and I just think that's amazing. There is Koni's page. Have a look. So like I said, the other version is a lot darker, and it's like they take the Twilight thing a lot more seriously. Here is Lido's, and let's have a look. Hanwung's. It's cute, can you see that? And then finally Sion's. So yeah, it's actually like an amazing album. I'm so happy I bought it. And I think for the value for money, I think in dollars it cost about $9. So in like conversion rate, it's a crazy amount. I mean, the shipping was quite expensive, but working it out, it was absolutely amazing. Okay, so like I said, I ordered 3 albums. So the next one I'm going to have a look at is my Day6 one. So, funny story about Day6, they were actually the first K band I ever listened to. So these guys are a bit different from the others because they actually play instruments. But in the long term, they were actually the first ever Korean band I ever listened to. For me, their music is a mix of really amazing lyrics, amazing instruments, and just like an amazing light-hearted feel to it. Now this one here is the 3rd of their Book of Us, and this one's the Demon version. So on this one it was very random, so you could either get the midday version or the midnight version. I think I've got the midday one. It's not very clear, but yeah, if you can have a look here. It's very reminiscent of like a hard book, like a hardcover book, from the material of like the front to like, I think, yeah, they've even got like a little ribbon here. So let's see what I picked. So because I pre-ordered it before it came out, I got a special lenticular photo card. So I don't know if you can see, this is the leader Sungjin, and it changes. I think lenticular photo cards are actually the cutest thing. I think I got one for the last pre-order, and I got a 1 pill one for Day6. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So this one comes with a postcard, a bookmark, and a photo card. And let's have a look, what have I got? So the bookmark, I've got a 1 pill one. I don't know if you can see that properly. 1 pill is actually the pianist, and he is amazing. His voice is so soft and unique. Like, it's crazy. Let's see. Photo card. I got another Sungjin one. So for me, Sungjin is one of the most unique vocalists. Let me just keep that there. And on the back it links, so it's got a bit of the actual cover, and I think they all go, if you collect all of them, then they'll all link. So Sungjin he's got such a rocky voice. So if there's, let me think of a song. I think there's a song in this one. I can't actually remember, but his voice in it, it sounds like a proper rock song, and that's something that's very different. You have all of these different voices combined to make a sound that's amazing. And let's have a look at the postcard. It looks like I've got a 1 pill one again. So you know what, I think I always seem to get 1 pills, and I'm not upset about that. Like, it's actually really cute, if you can see. And then on the back, I think the lyrics for the song 1 to 10. My Korean isn't, I literally know none of it, so I'm just going to assume that is. But yeah, this one, unlike the ONEUS one, this one is actually like a proper postcard quality. Like, I'm not complaining because it is amazing. So yeah, that's the thing that you'll find. They'll have probably similar contents in all the different albums, but the way that they do it is going to be very different. So let's have a look at the album. So yeah, like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I can never fault Day6 on their albums. And if you open it into the front page, it's a bit like it's a bit like a book. Oh, okay, so this is something I didn't expect. If you open it up, so this is actually, like I said, the cover. There is a Young K poster. I think you can put it up, but I don't think I'd want to ruin it from the album. So if anyone doesn't know, Young K is actually like, he writes most of the songs. And I think, I don't really have a bias in Day6, but I'd have to say if I did, it would have to be Young K. And yeah, okay, that surprised me. I didn't expect that. So I'm going to take that out just so I can show you the book properly. So that is the inside of the book. as you can see, the colours contrast. So now I've seen this, I know it's definitely the midday version. So yeah. So inside, when you open it first, it's just a plain white, and this is just sort of the introduction page to it. So it's got the two different colour schemes, so the white and the red. And let's have a look. So the first page, as always, it's got a group shot. I don't know if you can see that there. So the two different photo books have two different complete photo shoots in it, so all the images will be different, which is why a lot of people will order both. I could not afford that, so yeah. So you've got here the lyrics for each of the songs, and each has like a member next to it, and that sort of shows like who the pictures will be about. So this one is Sungjin, so you've got quite a few Sungjin pages here. Let's have a look. Yeah. The next one that I got, so that one is Jay's, and that is for Zombie, which is probably one of my favourite songs, and you should definitely check it out. So there's Jay. See what we can get to a Young K one. Yeah, it's a Young K. And if you can see, like, most of them will say lyrics by Young K. It's another Young K. Can I get to the next one without? I think I got another Young K one, didn't I? Ah, here we go. So that is One Pills, and his is for Love Me or Leave Me. And then more One Pill. See if I can get the final one. Okay, I didn't. But then you end with Dowoon, obviously the baby, the little drummer. And yeah, it's just an amazing... At the end it's got a few nice shots on it with sort of like messages and things. And then the CD here. Oh, I don't want to break it. So the CD matches with the actual front cover. And yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, that was a really nice surprise to actually see that the outside of the photo book is actually another poster. And I've actually, like, with Day6, I always get like a really good range of different members. So obviously this time I got 2 Sungjins and 2 One Pills. But that's quite good because in the last one I got quite a few Young Ks. So yeah, it's quite nice. So I'll just pop a quick picture here of everything that you get in the album. So the final album I bought is from the band Astro. So I've only gotten to them probably in the last 2 months, month and a half, if that. And you know when you just find a band that sort of you just connect with, that's Astro for me. So they're a six-piece boy band, so they dance and things like that. And their ages range between, I think the oldest was born in 94 and the youngest was born in 2000. So for me it's quite nice that there are members older than me and members younger than me as well. So the new album is called Gateway, and it's their 7th mini album. So like the Day6 one, there are 2 different versions, but for where I bought it from, I could actually pick which one. So I went with the orange one here. I think this is the Time Travelers edition. And the first thing that hits me is actually how like big it is. So that is it's only the outer cover, but if you compare it to the Day6 one, like, it's substantially bigger. So yeah, this is basically like the outside of it. You've got like the door here, and to obviously go with Gateway, and then on the back you've got all of the songs on it. So the one thing here you notice is that you actually have to open it to get all of the things inside. So in this one you get a photo book, as always, the CD, there should be a poster in there, photo cards. So whereas on the other side I only got 1 photo card of a member, this is a bit like the ONEUS one where there's 1 for each of them. Then there should be 2 photo cards, I think. Okay, let's have a look. So the first thing, let's have a look at the book. And then I can have a look and see what photo cards I got. So this, as you can see, is very iridescent. So it's a bit like, I'm trying to describe it in a way, it's sort of like a metallic. So the other one would be blue, so that is, I think, I can't actually remember the name off the top of my head. But yeah, this one is actually like the one that I like the concept better. And yeah, so inside, so the first page you've obviously got the group shots, and it's just a plain orange. And then as you get in, it starts with all the members. So this one, unlike all the other ones, it doesn't have any lyrics in it, it doesn't have any messages. It's just fully photos, and it's quite a big size. I'm going to compare it again. Like, it's huge. So the first one we've got in here, so we've got Sana. So Sana is the baby of the group, born in 2000, but like honestly, I've been watching all of their stuff from like when they first debuted, and he's grown the most. His voice is so powerful. It's like a mix between like quite edgy but very soft as well. And so he has a few pages. And then most people who know Korean culture in some way probably know Cha Eun-woo. So he is another amazing singer, but he also does like loads of dramas and things. So if you're on Netflix, check out My Rookie Historian and I think My ID is Gangnam. They are amazing dramas and he's really good in them. Two completely different characters. Then the next person is Rocky. So Rocky is my bias. So my bias is basically my favourite person. And really it's like a bit weird because he's born in 99, so 3 years younger than me. But for me it's about what he does. He is the main dancer, he's one of the main rappers. And there's something about when Rocky dances and he lets himself go. It's almost like, with some groups you can tell it's been choreographed, but Rocky dances through his body, not like he's thinking about anything. And actually like, you don't understand how unique that is when you compare two dancers. So yeah, if you've got time, go and check out like Rocky's dancing, it's amazing. And then next we've got Moonbin. So this is the first comeback Moonbin had because he wasn't on the Blue Flame one that they did. And he is like the dancer, singer, like he does everything. Like Eun-woo, he's like a triple threat, so he sings, he dances, and he also does acting as well. So if you've got time, on YouTube there's a new drama he's in, and it's called The Mermaid Prince, so definitely check that out. Then we've got, let's have a look, MJ. So MJ is actually the oldest, and he always jokes that like, I think there was one line he was like, I look the youngest, but I am not. And if you have a look there, so he was actually born in 94, and I'm sorry, but he has amazing genes if that is the case, because he literally could probably pass as the youngest. And then the final one will be the leader, and my second bias, and the person who fluctuates with Rocky, Jinjin. So like Rocky, Jinjin is like one of the main dancers and the rappers, and I think before I started listening to K-pop, for me it was always like instruments and things, but for some reason now I really like dancers and rappers, especially like with the case of Jinjin. His voice is so low. If I'm comparing it to someone in another band, if you look at ONEUS' Lido, they're very similar, like their range of voices, so yeah. And then after that, so that's all based sort of in the desert, and then we've got the Time Travelers part of the actual album. So the photo shoot is slightly different. So each member has got their own. I saw this concept and I was like, Mom, I need to buy this. Let's see. Rockies. I feel like flicking it like that actually isn't showing you anything. Moonbins. See, I told you, it probably would have been easier filming it, just me looking through it, but I've not worked out how to do that yet. MJ's with his little fluffy hair. Oh, it's so cute. And then obviously, last but not least, Jinjin. I've shown this one specifically because it's Jinjin and glasses, and that's all very exciting to me. So yeah, that is the actual photo book. It's so nice. The quality is really good. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. So the CD comes in this. So it might look a bit plain, but when you open it, you can sort of see the orange fading. So if you got the other version, it would be obviously the blue. Then we've got these postcards. So this is the same for both. It's basically got the front on it, and then these are the lyric cards, I think. And you get one for each member. So you've got here MJ one, the Jinjin one. Don't know if you can see that properly. Then you've got the Eun-woo one and the Moonbin one. And then the Rocky and the Sana one. And then the group shot. So what's quite good about this is if you have a look, it's perforated. So you can either keep it or do what I'm going to do and probably like rip them off and put them on my wall. So yeah, let's have a look at the photo cards. So let's have a look. What have I got? What have I got? And it's upside down. Oh no! Okay, so this is quite cute because I actually have one on my wall which is him doing a similar pose. So yeah, it's quite cute. They're very good quality, these photo cards. Like, they're really cute to just put on your walls. And then the next one is Sana. So I've also got another Sana one, and I think these are actually really cute because I think from this one it looks like it comes from the other concept one because he's got the blue on. But yeah, I'm really happy with those two. I'm a bit upset I didn't get a Jinjin or a Rocky, but I got 2 Rockies on the last one. So yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to trade for a Jinjin one if someone wants this Unu or this Sana. So yeah. And then the poster. Bam, bam, bam. And I got a Moonbin. So I probably won't put it up just because there's no room on it. But if you have a look, so it's the Time Traveler concept one. This looks really weird, I can imagine. But yeah, it's nice. It's like poster paper. It's folded, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, it's quite nice. Overall, like, this album is amazing. Like, all of the albums I bought, the songs on it are amazing. Like, let me see which one is my favourite. So I think there is Lights On, and I think there's a video of it. Jinjin actually wrote and produced it all, so that is one of my favourites. And then also We Still, they did another performance, and I'll see if I can link them somewhere. But yeah, definitely go and check out their latest comeback. Like, it was a mix of powerful performances and really cute ones. So yeah, that is my 3-album K-pop haul. I know it's a bit different, and especially a lot of you subscribe to me because it's going to be mainly wrestling, but like I said, I bought these and I thought it'd be a bit too, I mean, I really wanted to share it with you, and you got all my reactions and stuff. So yeah, we've got Day6, Astro, and ONEUS. So I'll link below where I bought all of the stuff from. Bearing in mind, prices are very different at the moment because of the coronavirus. Customs and things obviously aren't included. I got charged a little bit extra after. But in the end it was worth it. Like, they're just so nice to look at, things to put on your wall. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. I'll be back next week with some more wrestling content, I promise. So yeah, like always, like, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments below. And keep giving me ideas of what you guys want to see. You can do it in the comments or on social media. So my wrestling Twitter is wrestling_chat. And then you've got my Instagram, which is wrestling, I think it's wrestling chatter 96, and the All Sonals Life 96. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!